We're just a few blocks south of Lake Erie at Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the American League's Houston Astros and the Cleveland Indians. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Into the box now, Jose Altuve. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. The 1-1. Is strike two swinging. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game. Here's George Springer. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's just 2 for 9. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Just underway here in Cleveland. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that was.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So striding forward now, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. Striding in for the Indians, Rajai Davis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Grounded to third. That'll be a base hit as well as it's through into left, and they've got something cooking here in the bottom of the first. Coming to the plate now, Michael currently, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch coming, here it is. Up around the face, Lindor on second, Davis at first, one gone. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Off and running is Lindor. From the belt, the pitch, and the runners again are off here. And that's through, a base hit. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. And the run will score as the Tribe strikes first to lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. And the Tribe with an opportunity for still more damage here in the first. No balls and one strike. From the stretch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The tag at third, and they got him. A double. Next up for the Stros, Alex Bregman. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Striding in for Houston, Yuli Gurriel. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
2-2 the count. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Evan Gattis now standing in. His numbers against Trevor Bauer, just 2 for 9. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Davis is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Here's Yonder Alonso. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. In now for Cleveland, Yan Gomes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Popped him up. Gurriel has a play. He's got it one away. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. 1-0 the count. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Alonso stands at first with one out. Runner goes for second. In the dirt here. Throw won't get him. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Edwin Encarnacion now. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. No balls and a strike to count. Two out here and a runner at second. A ball and 2 strikes now. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Altuve waits on it. And that retires the side. Now in the box, Josh Reddick. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Josh Reddick.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's just 2 for 9. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Gonzalez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Gomes gathers it. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Digging in now, Brian McCann. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Late that time for a strike. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off-speed is in the high 80s.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Here's Rajay Davis now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep, and foul, though it had the home run distance. Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Rajay Davis becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Michael Brantley is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Back to the top of the order now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
Line towards center field. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. Digging in to try it again, George Springer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out. Might be a little worried about a squeeze play. Corner infielders get the signal here to move in with less than 2 out. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Altuve at third. Springer stands at second. No outs. One well above the zone for a ball.
Now there's your textbook waist pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And a fastball just a bit up.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
And he'll step off and go to third here. And a dive, but he's back in there.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Bunt stays on the 2-2 pitch, and he gets it down. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. On the ground for Kipnis. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly, and he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now. So stepping in, Yuli Gurriel, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Gurriel hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
Full count now. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. Full count still.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another full count pitch home. And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Gattis. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Reddick. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit down the line at first. Alonso is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls.
And we'll have to. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jose Ramirez. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-1. Gets by him, a swinging strike. And it's fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Altuve has it. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Digging in, Jason Kipnis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Runner going a second time. Popped him up. Gurriel moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Yonder Alonso, a base hit in his first trip. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Throw over to first, and late reactions, and they got him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Alonso, a Cuban-born ball player who was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick. He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
The 3-2 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. Now batting, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. But this one lands out of play into the visitor's dugout. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Here's George Springer. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. 5 runs on only 4 hits. 1 error so far for the Astros. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he fouls this one off. Springer leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and a strike. And he stayed high with a changeup, apparently. Ball 2. The 2-1 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Standing in, Tyler Naquin.
Leading off with a drive, center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses inside. 1-0. Naquin is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gonzalez sprinting after it. 1 out. Striding in once again, Edwin Encarnacion. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ball 1. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, I don't blame him for fouling that one away. His eyes lit up right there. He did not expect a changeup up in the zone with 2 strikes. Got to regroup.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable. Here's Rajay Davis now. He singled and later scored back in the 1st, making him 1 for 2 so far.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Alex Bregman. He'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Hot shot down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Up next for the Astros.
Ready for another shot now. Evan Gattis, 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out.
Line to shortstop. He's there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Brantley. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Ramirez. Your attention, please.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
3-0 now. And now will take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. 3-1 to him now. Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get fouled. Now the 3-2 pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Ready once again, Jason Kipnis. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Now a throw over, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into right field, that's a base hit. The relay. Striding in once again, Yonder Alonso. He singled his last time
Yonder Alonso.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ramirez at second. Kipnis is over at first with one away. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Harkness runs. Got him swinging. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Over now, they'll apply. Striding in for Houston, Josh Reddick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Josh Reddick.
0-1 the count. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-2 is a curveball in the dirt.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Ready for another chance? Marwin Gonzalez, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oliver Perez comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Number 13.
1 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Kipnis is there. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Perez. 2 away. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
And he struck out. Leading off the inning, Yan Gomes. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick has a read on it. 2 gone. Edwin Encarnacion now. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, and that ran in and drilled him. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. The matchup numbers with Oliver Perez. He's 1 for 5.
Altuve.
The 0-1 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
1 and 2. Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody
struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Another one sent foul. Hit hard on the ground to short. Backhanded from deep in the hole. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. Next up for the Stros, Carlos Correa. And a dive, but he's back. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box.
And now they've got him in a rundown, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And this one is gone. A home run. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Tyler White will bat next. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a...
And the throw is in time. Striding in for the Indians, Rajay Davis is working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 4-1. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run. In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. It was a walk in his last trip. Hector Rondon enters a little earlier than usual as he'll be asked to get 5 outs to try to earn the save here. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
So 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
The second baseman, number 22,
Popped him up. Bregman is there. And that's the third out. So striding in, Evan Gattis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Zach McAllister enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Lindor is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Stepping in is Josh Reddick, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and no strikes. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth.
Now batting.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Ramirez is there to make the... Here's Yonder Alonso. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0. Ball and a strike.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Rondon's ready. First pitch on the way. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that's your ball game. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it's awfully comforting to have a guy like this you can call on to shut the door for you. He went out there and put the hammer down, and sometimes that's easier said than done.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 7 runs on 6 hits. 1 error. They left us 1 runner on base. For Cleveland, 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. A reminder that the Regional Transit Authority provides convenient, affordable service to and from Progressive Field. The Rapid Transit provides direct service to Tower City, only a short 10-minute walk from Progressive Field through RTA's Walkway to Gateway.